I'm going to try a new recipe.
You like that one? Not so sure.
That is such a good alternative to hummus. I really recommend this one.
And I've been prepping today's soup. I am going to make a Christmas dinner soup. Just getting the boxes out, and I am going to start decorating the kitchen. This is, so I'll fill you in quickly while I'm doing this about Abe's health worries yesterday. It was actually quite scary. The perfect leftover soup. So Christmas, over Christmas, if you've got any chicken, turkey, or any meats left. Good morning and welcome back to a new vlog. It's going to be a Christmas tree day today. We're going out shopping, hopefully to find the perfect tree. We're going to be hopefully doing some decorating as well, and we have friends coming over tonight, so we're going to try a new dip, and I want to make some Christmas cocktails as well. So we're getting all Christmassy in today's vlog. Aid is just measuring the gap of where the tree is going to go. So how much space do we have to play with?
105 centimetres, so we need a Christmas tree like this.
Okay. We like to be prepared because we've made a mistake in the past and we've bought trees. Whenever you see them, like when you're on a farm, I know, they look tiny, like you say.
It's when they bush out, isn't it?
And then we get them home and they're too big. So last year we weren't prepared and it worked really well, didn't it?
One thing I would say, the advantage in our new house is the ceilings are nice and high, aren't they?
Yeah, those.
So they're about 2.5 metres, so you're talking at least 7.5 foot, so that's not a problem.
Makes it more expensive though if you want a big tree.
But you know it's going to go in with that problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We hope you'll enjoy this Christmassy vlog. Let us know, is your tree up yet? And if you're on social media, tag us in, we'd love to see. Test is to Aid, despite there being a massive sign saying Christmas trees every year he drives past. So let's see if he does it this year. Well done. Oh, we like this little place, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Oh, the sun's out as well. It was
Yeah,
snowing last year,
it was
wasn't it?
snowing, yeah.
Oh,
Let's hope they've got
place to park.
the perfect tree for us. They have a log burner in their shed here where they take payments.
Oh, yeah.
It smells so nice, doesn't it? It just smells of winter and Christmas. It smells lovely. I love a place where they're out on stands. Oh, about that one.
That's quite sweet.
Yeah, it's quite a sweet one because it doesn't have to be massive, does it?
No.
Just want a good size, good shape, I mean. Or actually, the one next to it's quite nice even.
It is actually.
Yeah, I think when they've been stood out for a while, it's so much easier. I could never buy one where they're just netted and not see them first.
That fit the bill as well.
It would.
It's actually about 105,
Okay.
which is the size. There's a few strong. Look,
Yeah, for our Disney decorations.
we can get that one to come down. I actually say that's
Yeah.
actually.
Okay. What's it stood on? Oh, you can't really take it out to have a look at it, can you?
It's a reasonable size.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Have that one as a
that's
possibility. Yeah, it's true actually.
7 foot.
Yeah. Should we have a little look and see what else there is? You like that one? Not so sure. A bit short, maybe. I think it. Yeah. Should we just go for that one?
Well, yeah, we're looking around.
I know. I like it when we go Christmas tree shopping and we take the first one. Oh, well done. Let's have a better look. Yeah.
It's a bit bushy here, but strong.
Yeah. Let's have a look around the other side.
Is there a side that you think looks better than anywhere else?
No, that's an ugly side, that one.
Is it?
We've come away without a tree. I didn't love that tree, and then when we put it up by the price, they've changed their price structure, and you have to put it up to where it was, and it was going to be over £80.
I don't think it was.
But it was. But it was where the point was, and I didn't like it enough to pay that much. We've never paid over 50, and I just felt really disappointed for that price. I was compromising anyway, and like we were just saying, there was only about 4 or 5 out to choose from within our sort of size range. So we just stopped at B&Q actually, and I saw one I really liked, and I really wanted it. £45, but it was on the display stand as you walked in, and it was the perfect shape. I loved it. I could see where all our Disney baubles were going to go. It had space for all the high ones. Wasn't
All
too
in about 5 seconds.
Wasn't too naked on the top. It was just perfect. They wouldn't sell it to me because it was on display, even though it had the label of the cost and everything on it. They don't sell their display ones. So I was gutted, or I'm gutted. So we need to find somewhere else to get our tree. We have a tree. Didn't take the camera with me because I was thinking, oh, I can see the tree. Aid's taking it into the garden. So I had a doctor's appointment. I'll tell you about that in a sec. And Aid remembered that our little independent garden centre sold Christmas trees. We'd seen a sign outside, so we went there. They had so many, and they were all fluffed out. They weren't in nets or anything, and it was really easy to see. And we've got one, and it was about £20 cheaper than the original place we went. And they're British grown as well. We didn't want one, you know, sometimes you can get one they're grown in Norway and all that, but obviously then they've been shipped over here. So we would prefer a tree that's in the UK, because hopefully then it hasn't been cut down too long ago. Aid is looking very perplexed. What's the matter?
I wonder if the stump's going to be big enough, long enough.
You can always cut some branches off.
Could do, because it was quite big, wasn't it?
It was a big tree.
Mm.
Yes, we do have a tree now. We won't be decorating it today because it is now 2:15. I don't know where today's gone. Just been to Lidl. We've got friends coming over tonight, so we're going to make a little feast, little mini feast. So doctors. So I have a mole that's kind of gone a bit puffy lately. I've got another one that's quite new and it's really itchy. So I called up the doctors, made an appointment, took ages for the appointment, finally got one, went today. Apparently they can only look at one mole per appointment. Otherwise it can get confusing, which I didn't realise. Anyway, she's not completely happy with this one, so I am going to have a follow-up appointment actually at the hospital. So she's referring me, and I've made another appointment today to get this other one checked, this itchier one. So I had to choose between the two that I wanted checking. So that was that, but get your moles checked if you're not sure. I have lost 2 friends to skin cancer this year, sadly. Both similar age to me, and one was only last week. And one of the things she said to me recently, wear your sun factor, no matter what time of year. So that's my little word of advice today. Get your moles checked and wear your sun factor. So on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you, unpack my shopping, and we are going to make a yummy feast. I would like to get some of the Christmas deckies up in the kitchen this afternoon if I can. Right, I am going to make a sourdough. I am doing a wholemeal because that's the only flour I had. I'd run out of white. I am going to try and make a Christmas tree. I get asked a lot for advice and maybe to do a YouTube video on making sourdough. I always feel I'm not expert enough to do that kind of thing. I found a way that works for me. But what I would really say is have patience, especially if you're starting it out actually making the starter. It's not something that quickly came together for us. It took several days, and I use the word us because I think I would have given up. It was Aid's patience that really helped us sort of get to it and actually create the starter. But what I would always suggest is check out Lisa from Farmhouse on Boone. She's got a really good YouTube channel and an amazing blog as well, and she was the one that inspired me all those years ago to start a sourdough starter, and I followed her instructions. She's got so many amazing recipes on her channel, and I really see her as the sourdough queen. So I don't think I'm good enough to offer tutorials and tips and YouTube videos or that kind of thing. I wing it, I really do. But I would say to go and check out her. And she's amazing, she really is. And she has so many ideas and she really is the expert. I'm going to try a new recipe, and instead of making hummus, I'm going to make a bean and sun-dried tomato dip. We've got somebody that doesn't like cheese coming to the house, so I've been thinking of other different things to make, and I found this recipe and I thought it might be a good one because a lot of people are sort of put off by making hummus, thinking I haven't got all the ingredients, tahini and all that kind of thing, but this looks really straightforward. Butter beans, which I bought in a tin from Lidl, sun-dried tomatoes, lemon juice, garlic and some olive oil, so it sounds really easy. So I think I'm just whizzing it down and that's it. So I've got beans and the garlic. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm just going to use Cheats lemon juice. Let's do that one. We want 3 to 4 tablespoons of sun-dried tomatoes. That's 1, sort of 2 between those. 3. Actually, I'm just going to add the oil from these. Let's see how that goes. Salt and pepper. Always add more of this afterwards, and some fresh basil as well. Oh, that basil smells good. Just added a small amount of cold water. And that's blending so much better now. I do the same with my hummus. Let's do the taste test. Definitely more salt and pepper. I think this is a really good alternative to hummus. That's really tasty. That is such a good alternative to hummus. I really recommend this one. Just making up a hummus as well, because Aid really wanted a hummus made. I'm going to do a sweet chili one. I'm just going to whiz this down. Oh, I need a bit of water in there. I've made this quite a few times on here now. And it's one I can just easily throw together now. That hummus is so good. I've just drizzled sweet chili sauce in it. Whizzed it down. Hasn't gone to plan. We've ended up having to go out. Friends are coming now half an hour later. They're due in about 10 minutes. I've literally just thrown everything on the table. I'll catch up with you later. Chickpea dip, the hummus, we've got pickles, we've got a lovely charcuterie board. Aid's just gone out to get some cheddar, nuts. The bread that I made doesn't quite look like a Christmas tree. Curry, ketchup, we've got the butter bean dip, we've got some crispy bits and some wedgies coming out as well. And we are going to be making Christmas cocktails, poinsettia cocktails, that's what they're called. Now that we know you're not dying, can you make some cocktails, please?
Yeah, we'll do.
Thank you. We've got bratwurst in there, and the wedges are looking lovely. So the poinsettia cocktail starts with cranberry.
Or triple sec.
Oh, triple sec's already gone in, so orangey. Then cranberry.
No, I'm actually measuring it out as well.
We'll include the recipe that we're following.
Just to see.
And then we are doing Prosecco. Becky's going to have wine because she doesn't like fizzy. Okay, oh that looks so pretty.
That's about the measure.
Okay, according to the recipe.
Yeah, do you want to try it?
I'm going to make it pretty. I'm just going to do a quick try. That's really nice. I like that. Do you want to try? Might be too Prosecco-y for you. Nice?
Is there enough triple sec in it? You taste
I
it?
would say a little bit more.
Okay, because I put 1 shot of triple sec, 2 of cranberry juice, and about 8 of
my
Prosecco.
little pearly things, and I've got rosemary to go. Good morning and happy Saturday. We had such a lovely evening last night. I forgot to pick up the camera. The Christmas cocktails were an absolute hit and they went down very, very well. Didn't feel like we were drinking alcohol, which can be a bit dangerous, but they were so good. It is nearly 11 o'clock. We've had a very, very lazy morning. Booked another hotel on our road trip this morning, which was quite nice. But we're now ready to get the tree in. Aid's actually been clearing spaces already. I'm gonna go around with a little hoover and clean up. And I think I'm gonna make a Christmas soup today for lunch because I've got that bread and I think that would be really, really nice. And we're gonna put on one of our favorite Christmas movies. We have a list of movies that we really like and we like to watch each year. One of them, which we're going to put on, is called Pete's Christmas. It's not a classic. It's one we found on TV. Really, really like it. It's just cozy. Let us know if you've heard of that one. And I don't know about you, but Christmas time we tend to have a little shift around. We've moved some furniture from the lounge, and so now we've got to find homes for things. This ivy, I don't know if you remember, I cut it right back. It was almost like nothing was on the leaves and it's really bouncing back. I thought I'd actually completely killed it off and there's lots of growth in it, so I'm really pleased about that. I still don't know what these are. These were the freebie, oh, they keep coming out. The freebie plants from that neighbour. And this is a little cutting of mine. That's doing really well.
All the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe.
Here she comes. This is where we find out that you measured wrong.
Sorry.
You know, I always think of that National Lampoon's moment where it just pops open.
We've had that before, haven't we?
When they're far too big.
Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind.
Standing up.
Oh, it is that way.
No, yeah, but you've also got the netting that might be pulling it. I think it's fine. You can always adjust it slightly when the netting's off. You reckon Aid's worried it's going to be huge? I think it's going to be fine. I think it's slightly bigger than what we were planning, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, of course.
And then I'm going to make some soup.
I think I've known some people even cut the backs of their trees off, like so they can go
Really?
flat against the wall. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm sure
gosh.
I've heard that.
Do you remember that phase where people were doing upside down trees?
Yes.
That's just weird, isn't
There's
it?
a lot of people have the thin, skinny trees, don't they,
Yeah.
as well?
I think Lee and Nick have one like that for one of their bedrooms in the apartment, I think. I love this feeling
I know.
it's like magic, isn't it? It's going to need to settle for a little bit as well, isn't it? So it's been wrapped up all night. Whee!
Here we go.
And I love the smell.
Something about a real Christmas tree.
Yeah, I
People
do.
talk about getting those little scent things that hang up in their fake ones, artificial ones.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan. Artificial.
It's happening. It's got a bit of a rogue branch down the bottom there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can deal with that. Can't
Yeah, we could cut that off and use it as a decoration somewhere else.
we?
Pretty.
A small tree.
I just wanted to add as well, I spoke to a friend yesterday and she said about the tree, and it was a really, really nice thought, that obviously the universe, this was with regards to B&Q not selling the tree I really wanted, it was the universe's way of telling me that somebody else needed our money more. And that's so true. We would never usually go to somewhere like B&Q. We've always gone to a farm. I'm not dissing anyone that goes to B&Q. Obviously I've got friends that do, and that's absolutely fine, but we always like to go to a farm and sort of like buy sort of local. And just happened to drive past and thought, right, they sell trees, let's go and have a look. And then we ended up at our local plant centre yesterday, which is obviously an independent place and a much nicer way of spending 60 quid than going to B&Q, a great big place. So yeah, that was a nice way of thinking about it. It's actually a really, really pretty tree. Apart from not having too much in the middle there, that's the only thing.
But there's no gaps in the middle, and I think that's the more important thing, I think.
When you think about that, there's nothing from 3/4 of the way
We've
up.
had that before as well.
Yeah, but this part,
Nice colour.
it is a nice colour. We're going to do the faux one now in the kitchen to go in that little spot. And I've been prepping today's soup. I am going to make a Christmas dinner soup. I am very excited about this. You can use leftovers, or as I haven't got any, I'm just going to use fresh. I'm going to get this soup ready. I'm literally going to throw it all in a pan. I've just put a tiny little bit of oil in the pan. I'm going to throw in the onions first, shred them all up, and just make it up as I go along, to be honest. Oh, I could put the chicken in as well. This is the perfect leftover soup. So over Christmas, if you've got any chicken, turkey, or any meats left, you can use those. Use up your veggies, even throw in your roast potatoes. Who even has roast potatoes left though? I know I certainly don't. Or if I do, it's because I purposely made extra to have as leftovers. The roast potatoes are always my favourite when done properly. But like I said, I haven't got any leftovers today. So I'm doing all mine from fresh, but it's also one of those that's really good when you've got a lot of veg left over. So I'm going to chop up this onion. I'm not going to worry too much about chopping everything fine because I am going to give it a little bit of a blitz when I'm doing the soup. So I'm just going to chop the veggies down, just throw in whatever you've got. I'm going to cut some carrots up. I've got a parsnip that needs using from the fridge. A couple of potatoes will thicken it quite nicely. I want Brussels sprouts in mine. Christmas dinner isn't Christmas dinner without the sprouts. I've got a little bit of cabbage. I love all the veggies at Christmas. I just think they're so good. I'm not pre-cooking anything. It's all just going to cook in the pan with the stock pot. Just so all the flavour then goes into the soup. You could always, as well, if you've got any pigs in blankets left over, you could throw those in. Any bacon, that would also go well in the soup. But at the other end, if you are not having meat, just do all the Christmas veg, throw it all in. Little tip, at the moment, look out for your pigs in blankets in the supermarkets. I do this every year. I pick them up when they're discounted. We bought 2 packs the other day. It's only Aid and Louis that eat them. So we bought 2 packs of 12. He likes them as leftovers as well on Christmas evening and Boxing Day. And they were yellow stickered to, I think, under £1 a pack. So we've stuck them in the freezer. I do that every single year. I do never buy them full price. So I'll fill you in quickly while I'm doing this about Aid's health worries yesterday. It was actually quite scary. Just this last week, he's been having some chest pains and it's really worried us, and it's happened again yesterday. And I said, you need to see the doctor, and he said, I'll call up on Monday. And I said, no, I think you should call now. It was obviously Friday afternoon. Just thinking Monday morning is the worst time to call a GP. And he called up and they literally gave him an appointment to see the paramedic in an hour's time. And obviously I was wanting to bake and do that, but I wasn't wanting him to go on his own. So quickly prepared everything that I could. I made the dips, put the hoover around and that kind of thing, so that if it was last minute us coming home and our friends were coming, everything was done. So we headed out to the doctor. I cannot believe difference in quality of care from this health centre where we are now compared to our old one. It's like 2 completely different worlds. We've just been so impressed. We must have been the last appointment of the day, and he was in there for about half an hour. I'm just going to pop all this in the pan. I've got a pint of water and another pint of water. I'm just doing it for the 2 of us, And I've just got 1 chicken thigh in there, so I haven't done loads. I'm gonna add the stock pot. They were so thorough. It was a paramedic and a senior nurse. Turns out it's respiratory and he's had a chest infection that we didn't know about, but she was so thorough. It was her field of expertise. I don't know how long you've been here or how long you've watched our channel for, but if you've been here a while, you'll remember Aid having a lot of problems where we used to live, and finding out he had a lot of allergies. After going to the GP where we used to live for years and years with headaches every single day and various other problems and nobody ever listening, going private and finding out he had a lot of allergies, yesterday this nurse said to him, "You're nasally," and she said, "You have a lot of problems, don't you?" And she just knew. It was like she was some kind of mystic Meg. It's like she knew him, and she was saying all these problems and he was saying, yeah, that makes sense what she was saying. And she basically said that he was on the wrong asthma treatment that he's been having all these years. And she's just basically completely changed all his medication. She also said that he struggles a lot with indigestion. He's always clearing his throat, and I always think it's a tic that he's got because he does it all the time. But it turns out everything is linked to the whole nasally thing, which is obviously causing the headaches as well. And the asthma inhaler that he's on is the wrong one for him. And it actually opens everything up to help him breathe, but it lets all the allergens in. So she's changed all that. This woman was just remarkable, but they were so friendly, like having a bit of a laugh, and we were in there ages, and we've managed to pick up all his medication as well. So hopefully this is the change of everything, but it just made sense what she said. So I'm so glad we saw them. So hopefully this could be on the road to Aid feeling much better. I am going to let that cook down in the stock. You could use chicken stock as well. And I'm going to cook it down until the potatoes are soft, because once the potatoes are soft, everything else will be soft as well. I've cut them quite small, so it probably will be about 15 minutes. If obviously you're using leftovers and everything is cooked, it's not going to take you quite as long. Now I am going to add in a little bit of stuffing mix to this. Just going to do a little sprinkle. I don't want too much in, just a little bit of a flavouring, almost using it as a little bit of seasoning. I think that will be a really nice addition. The sage and the onion will be really tasty. So we've just put Pete's Christmas on in here, and in here we did them exactly at the same time, didn't we?
Yeah.
That soup smells so good, doesn't it? It really smells like a Christmas dinner. Just getting the boxes out, and I am going to start decorating the kitchen.
Running late. Let's put the food on the table fast as we're able. Guests are coming at 8. When we're caught in the Christmas rush, it's so easy.
This is the garland we used in the old house up the stairs. We haven't got the stairway like that anymore. So I'm thinking about cutting it in half and adding it to the tops of the unit.
Lose touch with the true meaning of things and what really matters. Just look up in the December night.
There we go, we've got both up there. I'm really pleased with those.
There is one star shining bright. It'll shine.
Take a break and have our soup. I'm just heating this through. I am also going to add some cranberry. Got a tiny little bit left in the jar. I'm going to pop that in. I may well need some more. I've seasoned it to taste as well, so just add your salt and pepper to how much you like. Maybe I'll add some more cranberry to this. And I am just going to give this a quick blitz. I want it to stay quite lumpy. If you prefer yours super smooth, then do it that way. Just do it however you prefer. Got still quite a few big lumps there. I don't like my soup to be the texture of baby food. I think it's quite a personal thing, isn't it, how you like your soups. This looks delicious. I'm still wondering, more cranberry or not? A little bit.
Shine on.
I'm dishing up.
Simmer down,
There we go, and I've put a little bit of the cranberry on the top. I love the look of this Christmas soup. I think it looks and tastes so delicious. We've got the tree in its space. Next movie is going to be Jingle All the Way. I love that we've, over the last couple of years, really sorted out our decorations. Our tree decorations are literally in these 3 boxes, and that's it. And then we've got these ones that we bought in Animal Kingdom a few years ago, and these are our new ones, new additions this year. Neuschwanstein in Germany. I actually made this one. I couldn't find one that I liked there. So this is a magnet, and I've added on ribbon on the front. Here's our little Stonehenge. I bought this, or we bought this in the Cotswolds, and this is our Disney one this year. We love the ears. Oh babe, I just realised these ones, we always forget they've got batteries. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's cute.
Those are mini minis.
Yeah, mini Mickey. So we're just laying out all of our special ones. We call this our story tree. I was just counting up. We love to collect these from Disney World. They're of the rides. We've got 9 of these now. So Splash Mountain is obviously very special. We were just talking about this because some of the rides have closed. We've got Jungle Cruise, Rock and Roll. We've got 2019. We've got a Small World, Nemo, 2018, Orange Bird, and this is our newest edition, Railroad. We were just talking about which ones we want to get next. I absolutely love these. Some of these have lights in, don't they? That one's got a light on. I think that one as well. But all the others then we've picked up over our trips over the years. We've done it. It looks so pretty. Let's put the light on so you can see the tree a little bit better. We've been faffing around, probably end up faffing around with it for the next couple of days. We've got our little tree top with the dinosaur on. And then all our lovely little memories on the tree. We like to pick up something everywhere we go, so that we've got loads and loads of memories. It's just so nice when you put the tree together and pretty much everything you touch holds a special memory. It's just really, really nice. Charging the lights. I've got 12 of these and I've just ordered 12 more. They're just so good, those Tealights. A little jiggle around of things. I'm really happy with this little room. It looks very, very cozy. I can't wait to come in here tonight and watch TV. Just put some little flickery Tealights up there as well. We've put the tree there. I never decorate this one, or I didn't last year, and I'm not going to this year. I really love it how it is. I would like to get some kind of table arrangement. We've got the other plant there. And we're just going to head out for a walk. It's only 4:30, but it just makes you feel like it's so late that you shouldn't be going out now. But we're actually going to go and do a really long walk. We've just decided, haven't we? We've been inside all day. And I wonder, we've got a walk in mind. Be interesting to see how long it actually will be. That was a very good walk. We did 3 miles in an hour. How many steps did we do?
Possibly about 6,500.
Okay, that's not too bad, is it?
No.
And I am making us a tea of the dips that I made yesterday, the hummus and the bean. I think I actually preferred the bean dip, actually. Just really, really smooth. I'll leave the link to that down below from what I made. And we are just toasting some pittas. We've got celery, cucumber, and carrots and tomatoes and grapes. So that's the hummus and the bean. It just smells so good. I think this time of year it can be so easy to not get out and get some fresh air and stretch your legs. Wouldn't have even thought to go out actually, but it was Aid that suggested it, and I just thought, what a lovely idea. I think even though if you go to the gym, it's just this time of year you don't always feel like it, do you? It's just too easy to stay inside and stay cozy. And it's also too easy to not eat foods like this and just stick with cozy foods. I've written us a menu for the week to stay healthy and try and eat light leading up to Christmas. So I'm doing Vietnamese noodles tomorrow. I'm going to do a Christmas type salad on Monday. What have we got? Stuffed mushrooms, quinoa stuffed mushrooms. We are going to do a chicken stew, and I want to do a mushroom pasta one day this week as well. It's a bit more of a treat meal. This looks lovely. There we go, a nice healthy veggie plate tonight for supper with a little bit of wholemeal pita bread. So I'm here a couple of days later. I've still got all the Christmas boxes stacked in the downstairs loo. I really want to finish off the decorations, and all I've got to do is one last thing. My hot chocolate stand, my little tiered tray. I want to get that done, and then all the Christmas boxes can go back in the garage, in the loft, in there. So I'm determined to get that done today. This is the little stand here. I'm going to take it out, give it a clean up, and make it a little bit Christmassy. Every time I go in the downstairs loo, it just smells so good. I bought a reed diffuser from Home Bargains a while back, and it's like a sort of like an autumn one, but it smells quite kind of like minty, as in pines, that's the word. It just smells so good, but now I think it's hitting me more because we're in the Christmas season. It just smells so Christmassy. It's really lovely. Anyway, my little tiered tray. Because we use it for coffee, Aid uses the scoop for coffee. I just pour it actually out the container, but it just means that we end up with a lot of coffee in here. So as you can see, it hasn't been wiped over for a while. So it's definitely due a little clean, and then we'll get this all set up. This one was from IKEA, and as tiered trays go, it was very, very inexpensive. I can't remember how much, but it was under £20. This is something I do love about Christmas. It does give you a really good excuse to give everything a good clean. Also, I think changing things like this up for the seasons as well, it gives you an excuse to clean it all. But I do like that feeling, and it will be cleaned again after Christmas, ready for the new year. It's just a really, really nice feeling. Right, that is done. Let's see what we've got. I keep all the bits and pieces for the Christmas in this Bath & Body Works bag, so everything should be in here. We have got mini trees. We have got really cute little mugs. My friend Cheryl bought me these. I think that's the other thing. I've got some really lovely bits and pieces from over the years, and a lot of them have been gifted, and it's so nice. That reminds me, I need to bring down, I've got loads of little plates and things as well. But then when you open them, this one was an Aldi find of mine a few years ago. I think I've actually got 2 of those. But when you then start putting things together, a bit like the tree decorations, this one's from Cheryl as well, it just makes you feel all happy, giving everything a home, and it just makes you think of friends and family and different memories. So I really recommend giving Christmassy things as gifts. I just think it's a really nice thing to do. I've got a little rolling pin here. I made that ages ago. It was just using pens, what they're called. What are the, beginning with P, I can't think what they're called. And it was a £1 wooden rolling pin from Poundland. Right. It's got some more trees in here as well. This is going to look so cute, and I keep my little deer on here all year round because I love my deer. And then these are gifted from my friend Debbie over in the States. So these are up all year round anyway. So let's pop these on here too. Yeah, I think a Christmas gift, a Christmas decoration or something is a really nice gift for somebody. It just then creates such a special memory this time of year. This is, I always keep this on here as well. It's my cinnamon and sugar mix. It is just literally caster sugar and cinnamon mixed together. Very, very good. I am going to pop my cake forks in here. That seems a little bit too tall and a bit clumsy. Let's see how that goes. I've got my honey drizzle. I've got my cute little butter knives. These are all from Disney. We bought in Disney World. They can go in there. And let's pop a couple of candy canes in. Why not? And I usually put a few little teaspoons as well. Oh, I've got sugar as well. How could I forget the sugar? Sugar might have to go up on that. Oh, that's not going to fit there. Might have to take Santa off the top. Put the sugar, because the sugar won't go down. And then maybe Santa goes at the bottom after all. That's not going to work. Right. The other thing I often do is put the forks on the side, because you tend to use cake forks a lot more this time of year, don't you? When people pop in and you offer them cake, let's pop the butter knives in there, and then in little Christmas Bambi, I'll put the forks and they can go on the side. I think we are good to go. Aid's talking about popping some battery operated lights up there, which would be really nice. We now have the little hot chocolate bar, or whatever you want to call it. And oh, I need to pop my candle on. Got the little forks out there, and I've got a few little trees and houses spotted and dotted around. This is a Christmas card that my friend Philippa made me a few years ago, and I framed it, so that always lives in the kitchen now at Christmas time. I bought this little bud vase. You will see that in an upcoming video, and I've popped those on there. They were actually from just down by our garden. I think they look so nice. A few little bits and pieces. I love our kitchen tree. Oh, I've got something else to show you that I've done. There, I've added tea lights in here. I love little tea lights everywhere. You know, the battery operated ones, the remote control ones that I have in the living room. I bought some more. I really wanted them in here as well. I wanted to add more. They are just so handy. Oh, and the other thing, they have a flicker function as well. So I ordered more of them in the Black Friday sale, and the new ones that have come actually have a timer on them as well. So like you can set them for like 6 hours or whatever, which is really nice. So you don't have to think about turning them off. But I love those. There's just something about twinkly lights that just makes me so happy. And then we've got another little twinkly light on there, little tree, and oh, I need to put my ribbons up as well. I've got some bows to go on here, which I will add, and my little Christmas wreath. Aid's added a little tree by the front door. Let's put the lights on there. We've got a couple of little Christmassy bits here. And let's go into the lounge. I just love that you can hit a button. Let's do the flickery lights. Oh, which one is it? There we go. And they all flicker. Oh, I found my candlesticks as well. I need to put my advent candles on. Oh, it looks so cozy. Lots of little lights. I'm going to finish this video now. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with us and decorating for Christmas. I'm so happy with our tree. And I'd love to hear all about your tree. Have you got it up yet? And what kind of theme have you gone for this year? And do you decorate the rest of your house as well? I can't wait to hear from you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. That will be on Sunday. I look forward to seeing you then. Take care. Have a lovely weekend.